So you're
Yeah.
stuck in speaking. I was believing. I'm believing in you actually. So I know that I will pass. You even said like I'm sure I'm sure you will have it like next. You literally told me like within 2 months you will have. Just keep continue, and that's what happened actually. Yeah. I didn't even believe like for a month after the score. I used to check every day the score. Like, did they change it? Are they sure? I needed to like have my ABG test October. It's something you need to think about it. Like I used to use templates all the time. I got 23 many times. My name is Yasmin from Egypt. I need 26 for in speaking because I'm applying for my pharmacy license here in USA, and the pharmacy board needs specifically 26 in speaking. Practicing all the questions in the world and still stuck in 23. I was asking you like, why can't I use them? But you were trying to convince me, or like, it's stuck. Like you will be stuck. Just believe me. Like, no, no, no. Why can't I use them? Like, and then after a while, I took a classes with you again, and yeah, like I just got to realize that I wasted a year. If I took your advice earlier, I would save a lot of time and money.
Maybe somebody watching is thinking, but some people
But
pass with the template. So what, how could Yasmin say that?
so, oh yeah. So the templates maybe I will not say that it's 100% not working for someone, but not for me or not for people in my level. Like if someone
Which is
got
a
like
lot.
26, it's a lot. You can imagine how many pharmacists and not pharmacists actually, how many in the medical field need to have the TOEFL test, and they are stuck in the same level. Every time I go to the center, I talk with people around me or the students
Hmm.
around me, and they're a lot. Like we've been like 10 of the 14 person having the test in the test center, they are stuck in the 23 or 24. We were discussing like why and like what's going on, and I guess the templates was the main common reason. After a while, I remember now that we all of us we've been using templates. Um, I don't say that it's not working, but for some people work. But for me, for 2 years, it doesn't work.
Your strategy, it's not because of your speaking skills, but the way that you've been answering the questions.
Taking courses with you was just you were literally pushing me forward to not stop, not having like excuses for myself. You can do it. You can change it very well. Your tips helped me. It was not only during the TOEFL test. No, it's just in life. Like you
Good,
helped me a
good.
lot. Yeah, for sure. It's very, very important. So your classes, how you were convincing me that my level is 26. I was like, no, 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 no. You didn't listen to me in the test center. And we were like, you were like, I'm sure you can get it easy. Like I was like, no, no. Strategies how to answer question number one, because for me, question number one was the hardest because how can I get the reasons? But you always like I remember like we took 2 or 3 classes in question number one only
Hmm.
because we wanted you wanted me to be more confident about answering it, which eventually I was very confident. And actually, I was like, that's the easiest question for me now because you literally made me have the idea that I can answer anything.
Speaking to be fluent and advanced.
Exactly.
26.
Exactly. Also, having attitude that was also I wasn't I have like a deficiency in this side in this area that not having attitude. I was stuck like in speaking more because of I have to put this word in this place and this place like this, and this is the time to say this word. You have to say it now. So that's all was very stressful, and one of the main reason I was stuck in 23. You also I remember that you told me about tips to help me to improve my fluency overall. I told you that I speak all day in like I'm working a pharmacy technician and I speak all day with patient and I'm very good. And I was like so confident. But your tips helped me. It was not only during the TOEFL test. No, it's just in life. Like you
Good,
helped me a
good.
lot. Yeah, for sure. I used to feel very, very bad about myself, about my studying, but after a while I got like I'm trying and then I will see the effort of these small steps, which is was very helpful. Just search for the few minutes you can take to practice. That's the only thing you need. I'm sure that's the only thing you need. Being consistent, that's really very was really very helpful to pass the TOEFL. You used to put my information and
Notes.
your notes about me during the classes and all like everything, literally everything. So I used to read this email or this notes every day before I start doing anything. Every time when I read this notes, which is just encouraging me, pushing me forward, it's very, very helpful to my confidence, like my self-confidence. Used to write like Yasmin think that she can speak like fluent or but I feel that she can speak like you used to like everything. Even the words I didn't say like I remember clothes. I used to say like even the pronunciation words like I used to remember myself like or remind myself that okay I don't say this one, don't say this word in correct way. I have to practice. So all these notes was very helpful, like writing everything happened in the class just as a reminder for us.
Yes.
It's very, very helpful. Um, Reading these notes every day, literally every day before I practice or when I'm just like waiting my coffee or like every day, especially the day of the test, was very helpful to boost my confidence and like yeah, I can do anything. I can answer any question. That's literally confidence. Very, very important. Very, very important. Like having confidence in yourself, it's very important. You have to be confident. You have to be very, very confident in yourself. I know, like you can imagine how many times I cried because of the TOEFL. It's very frustrated because what am I doing wrong? Yeah, eventually I know what am I doing wrong, but it took me 2 years. I had like the test over 15 times. It took me a lot of time to get the confidence I need. But if I knew that early, I would pass. It's not memorizing some information and then you go to the test and you will put this information. No, I was just having the test and put my face on luck, only luck, not my practice. I was just like, maybe I'm lucky enough to get the 26. That's not good. You will not be lucky, unfortunately. I can't say thank you enough for you, Aaron. Actually, any words will not be enough. But really, really, I'm very thankful. I recommended you to many people.